You need to watch this if you struggle with budgeting. Written by Ramit Sethi, I Will Teach You to Be Rich is a groundbreaking book that challenges conventional wisdom about personal finance. Did you know that a recent study found that 65% of people who create a detailed budget abandon it within the first 3 months? This statistic is not just a number. It represents a significant portion of the population struggling with traditional budgeting methods. This surprising statistic reveals a hard truth. Traditional budgeting simply doesn't work for most people. The frustration and exasperation that come with trying to stick to a rigid budget can be overwhelming. While we're often told that a strict budget is the key to financial success, the reality is far more nuanced. The complexities of modern life make it difficult to adhere to a one-size-fits-all approach. In today's dynamic world, relying solely on rigid spending categories and penny-pinching tactics can be like navigating with an outdated map. Just as an old map can't guide you through a new city, traditional budgeting can't address the fluid nature of our financial lives. It's time to move beyond the limitations of traditional budgeting and explore alternative strategies that empower us to achieve true financial freedom. Modern financial tools and collaborative planning can offer more flexibility and adaptability. This isn't about giving up on managing your money. It's about finding a method that works for you, one that you can stick with and that makes you feel confident and in control. It's about embracing a more effective and sustainable approach. Digital tools and personalized financial plans can help you manage your money in a way that feels natural and less restrictive. Instead of fixating on restrictions and spreadsheets, let's shift our focus to understanding our spending patterns. By analyzing where our money goes, we can make more informed decisions. Aligning our finances with our values is crucial. When our spending reflects what we truly care about, managing money becomes less of a chore and more of a fulfilling activity. And building healthy financial habits that stand the test of time is the ultimate goal. These habits should be sustainable and adaptable, allowing us to navigate the ups and downs of life without feeling constrained by a rigid budget. Financial literacy and education play a significant role in this new approach. By continuously learning and adapting, we can stay ahead of financial challenges and opportunities. Celebrating small victories along the way can also keep us motivated. Each financial milestone, no matter how small, is a step towards greater financial freedom and security. Mentorship and community support can provide additional guidance and encouragement. Sharing experiences and strategies with others can help us stay on track and achieve our financial goals. Reflecting on our financial journey allows us to see how far we've come and where we want to go. It's a continuous process of growth and improvement. Ultimately, the goal is to feel confident and empowered in our financial decisions. By moving beyond traditional budgeting and embracing a more holistic approach, we can achieve true financial freedom and peace of mind. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment if you enjoy this video. For many, financial success is often equated with strict budgeting. We are taught to believe that the key to financial stability lies in meticulously tracking every penny, ensuring that every expense is accounted for, and adhering to a rigid financial plan. We envision perfectly allocated categories, color-coded spreadsheets, and a constant battle to stay within predetermined limits. The idea is that if we can just stick to the plan, we will achieve financial success. While this approach might seem appealing, it often sets us up for failure and frustration. The reality is that life is unpredictable and unexpected expenses can throw even the most carefully planned budget into disarray. This can lead to feelings of guilt and anxiety when we inevitably fall short of our financial goals. The truth is, financial success is less about rigid rules and more about aligning your money with your values and goals. It's about understanding what truly matters to you and making financial decisions that reflect those priorities. It's about having the freedom to spend on what truly matters to you without guilt or anxiety. Whether it's enjoying a cup of coffee at your favorite cafe, investing in experiences that bring you joy, or traveling to new places, financial success means using your money in ways that enhance your life. It's about building a secure financial future while enjoying the present moment. This means finding a balance between saving for the future and living fully in the present. It's about making sure that your financial plan allows you to enjoy life now while also preparing for the years ahead. This shift in perspective requires us to move beyond the confines of traditional budgeting and embrace a more holistic approach. Instead of focusing solely on numbers and spreadsheets, we need to consider our overall well-being and how our financial choices impact our happiness and fulfillment. It's about understanding your relationship with money, identifying your financial priorities, and developing sustainable habits that support your overall well-being. This means regularly reviewing your financial goals, being mindful of your spending habits, and making adjustments as needed to ensure that your financial plan continues to align with your values and life circumstances. Embracing this holistic approach to financial success also involves seeking out resources and support. This could mean attending financial workshops, engaging in discussions with friends and family about money, or working with a financial advisor who understands your unique goals and values. Ultimately, rethinking financial success is about creating a balanced and fulfilling life. It's about ensuring that your financial decisions support not just your bank account, but your overall happiness and well-being. By aligning your money with your values, you can create a financial plan that allows you to live a life that is rich in experiences, joy, and peace of mind. Why do so many people find traditional budgeting frustrating and unsustainable? One major reason is the unrealistic expectations it often sets. Life is unpredictable, and expecting to perfectly predict and control every expense is a recipe for disappointment. Another common pitfall is the stress and deprivation that often accompany strict budgeting. Constantly denying yourself small pleasures or feeling guilty about every purchase can lead to burnout and ultimately sabotage your efforts. Moreover, traditional budgets often fail to address the root causes of financial challenges. They focus on symptom management, cutting back spending, without addressing underlying issues such as lack of financial literacy, impulsive spending habits, or misaligned priorities. One effective alternative to traditional budgeting is to focus on spending awareness. This involves tracking your expenses without judgment to understand where your money is actually going. By identifying your spending patterns and habits, you can make more informed decisions about your finances. Unlike restrictive budgeting, spending awareness empowers you to make conscious choices about your spending. Instead of feeling deprived, you're in control, making adjustments based on your values and priorities. This approach also allows you to identify areas where you can cut back without feeling deprived. Maybe you discover you're spending more than you realized on takeout coffee or subscription services you rarely use. With this awareness, you can make small, sustainable changes that add up over time. Another powerful alternative to traditional budgeting is to adopt a goal-driven approach to managing your finances. This involves identifying your short-term and long-term financial goals and aligning your spending and saving habits accordingly. Do you dream of buying a house, traveling the world, or retiring early? By setting clear financial goals and creating a plan to achieve them, you'll find it easier to stay motivated and on track. This approach shifts your focus from restriction to intention. Instead of simply trying to spend less, you're saving and investing strategically to create the future you desire. Ironically, research suggests that focusing solely on restricting spending can actually lead to overspending in the long run. When we impose strict limitations on ourselves, it can create a sense of deprivation. This feeling of being deprived can build up over time, leading to a breaking point where we end up spending more than we intended. A study published in the Journal of Consumer Research found that people who were told to stick to a strict budget were more likely to overspend later on compared to those who weren't given any budgeting instructions. The study highlighted that the psychological impact of feeling restricted can trigger a counterproductive response. This phenomenon, known as the "what the hell" effect, occurs when we feel deprived or restricted, leading to a sense of scarcity and a desire to rebel against our self-imposed limitations. It's similar to what happens when someone is on a strict diet and then ends up binge-eating junk food. The same principle applies to budgeting. We might tell ourselves, "I've been so good, I deserve a treat," and end up overspending in an attempt to compensate for our perceived deprivation. This treat-yourself mentality can be a slippery slope, leading to a cycle of restriction and overspending that can be hard to break. This highlights the importance of adopting a more balanced and sustainable approach to managing our finances, one that focuses on both conscious spending and guilt-free enjoyment of our hard-earned money. Instead of imposing harsh restrictions, consider setting realistic and flexible financial goals. Allow yourself small, planned indulgences to avoid the buildup of deprivation. By doing so, you can maintain a healthier relationship with money and avoid the pitfalls of the budgeting paradox. Additionally, seeking professional advice can be beneficial. Financial advisors can help create a personalized budget that aligns with your lifestyle and goals. They can provide strategies to manage your finances without feeling overly restricted. Utilizing budgeting tools and apps can also make the process more manageable and less daunting. Remember, the goal of budgeting is not to feel restricted, but to empower yourself to make informed financial decisions. By finding a balance between saving and spending, you can enjoy your life while still working towards your financial goals. Embrace a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, and you'll find that managing your finances becomes a more positive and rewarding experience. In conclusion, while it might seem counterintuitive, allowing yourself some flexibility in your budget can actually help you stay on track in the long run. By understanding the psychological effects of restriction and adopting a balanced approach, you can avoid the trap of overspending and achieve financial well-being. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to stay updated with our latest content.